I'm PK, talking right now with Dr. Rodney White from Omaha, Nebraska. Thank you, Dr. White, for joining me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Talk to us a little bit about SIDECAR. How long have you been using SIDECAR?
We have just passed our 1-year anniversary. I believe it was October 2013 we started with SIDECAR, right in their very early stages of inception.
Were there some things going on in your practice that really drew you to SIDECAR? Were there some things that you saw needed improving? What was the catalyst for choosing SIDECAR?
Yeah, you hit it on the head there. There was a couple of things going on. We see quite a solid volume in our practice, and without having SIDECAR there with us, I felt like our team was spending far too much time on the phones, chasing up insurance, dealing with insurance companies, which is always so much fun, and then that would affect their ability to serve patients at 100%. And so we were looking for a solution that took all of that outside of our office. We also, at the time, did not have a very good electronic health record system, so now we're fully covered. If or when that Medicare order comes, I feel very peaceful sleeping at night knowing that all my notes are done, and more importantly, that our billing and insurance issues are being taken care of by professionals rather than by someone with no experience who I have trained. And as most chiropractors know, we know enough about billing and insurance, but we really don't know as much as we think we do.
It just tends to get more and more complicated now at every turn, so you do need probably some help. So you chose SIDECAR so that you could really focus back on your patients and your clients that way instead of getting bogged down in all that paperwork.
Yeah, the fun part of practice is serving patients, and for myself and for our team loves dealing with people. There's always a great energy in the office when we have a very busy cluster going on, and the absolute best way to take out that buzz from our practice is to then, in paper time when no one is in the office, say, hey, let's deal with insurance. That's not the fun part of practice, and I don't know any chiropractor who went to chiropractic school and racked up all that debt saying, gee, I can't wait to deal with Medicare and other insurance companies. It's just not what we have a passion for. So this allows us to do what we enjoy.
So what would your word of advice be to other chiropractors, other doctors who are listening to this saying, oh, I can so relate to just being bogged down in all of the details and the day-to-day? What would your recommendation to them be?
I think the biggest thing above all else is you really have no idea how much of a strain it can be on your practice until it's taken off your hands. There's a couple of examples that really make me realize that. Just today, one of my staff came to me asking me an insurance question, and before she could even finish the question, she saw by the look on my face that, oh yeah, why am I asking you? I'll email Rhonda at SIDECAR. And I just smiled to myself and thought, this is exactly why we have SIDECAR, because I don't have to deal with it, and when the staff have any kind of question or issue, they call or email the SIDECAR team, and everything is taken care of extremely quickly. And the other example is a good friend and colleague of ours who's now with SIDECAR was talking to me about potentially joining and saying he just didn't feel like he had as much insurance and billing issues weighing on his practice. He didn't think his staff was spending as much time with it as mine were. And it wasn't until he joined that he realized, oh my gosh, there's so much more freedom and free time. So my word of advice to anyone is, if you're dealing with insurance or billing at all, you have no idea how much that is stopping the growth of your practice until you just get rid of it and get it outsourced. It's amazing. Put it this way, I'll never practice again without having that aspect there.
Thank you so much for those words, and I know our conversation and your insights will impact someone listening today. Again, I've been talking with Dr. Rodney White from Omaha, Nebraska. Thanks again, Dr. White.
Oh, thank you.